investigation is picking up pace in the Umesh Pal murder, with 2 fresh arrests taking place. Opposition party, the Samajwadi Party, is under the lens over its alleged mafia links. Here's a report on what all has emerged in the investigation being carried out by the UP STF, and then we come back to debate.
Four days after the barbaric killing of a prime witness in 2005 BSP MLA's murder case,
पार्टी जिस किसी भी पार्टी का रहा हो, बताइए क्या अपराधी नहीं था? किस पार्टी का था? किस पार्टी का था? आप सारे अपराधियों को पालेंगे, उनको माल्यार्पण करेंगे और उसके बाद तमाशा बनाते हैं आप लोग। एक तरफ अपराधियों को प्रश्रय देंगे, उन्हें गले का हार बनाएंगे और दूसरी तरफ फिर दोषारोपण भी करेंगे। मैं उन्हीं पे आ रहा हूं, उन्हीं बातों पे चर्चा करने के लिए आ रहा हूं। हमारी पार्टी में आप बताइए किस पार्टी का सदस्य है? क्योंकि बहुजन समाज पार्टी से आपकी दोस्ती है, इसलिए बहुजन समाज पार्टी का नाम नहीं ले रहे आप।
3 days after the opposition tried to hard corner the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister,
हम भी उन्हीं बातों पे कह रहे हैं। क्या ये सच नहीं कि जिस अतीक अहमद के खिलाफ पीड़ित परिवारों ने मुकदमा दर्ज कराया, उसके परिवार के खिलाफ, वो समाजवादी पार्टी के द्वारा पोषित माफिया है और उसकी कमर को तोड़ने का काम हमारी सरकार ने किया है। और फिर मैं कह रहा हूं, इसी इस माफिया को मिट्टी में मिला देंगे। सरकार किसकी है? कपड़ों पे हो, ये माफिया है, इनको मिट्टी में मिलाने का काम करेंगे।
3 days after Yogi Adityanath made his zero tolerance stand clear, and hours after the prime accused was killed in an encounter, Akhilesh Yadav has been left red-faced. The man posing seen shaking hands with the Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav is none other than Sadakat Khan, a key accused in Umesh Pal's murder case. The CCTV footage of the horrific murder has brought to the fore involvement of Asad. Asad is the son of now jailed and former Samajwadi Party parliamentarian Atiq Ahmed. The Don turned former SP MP is also the prime accused in the 2005 murder of Raju Pal. After questioning Yogi, Akhilesh is on defensive. He is now trying to wash his hands off.
तस्वीर किसी के साथ भी हो सकती है। कल जब हम लोग खाना खा रहे थे तो हमारी तस्वीर मुख्यमंत्री जी के साथ चला रहे होते। तो आज ये सोशल मीडिया का जमाना है, कोई भी आता है फोटो खिंचवाता है। आपने आधी फोटो देखी, लाने वाला भी उसके अंदर फोटो के अंदर है, जिसने मिलाया वो भी फोटो के अंदर है।
The Samajwadi Party is defending its boss.
उत्तर प्रदेश की कानून व्यवस्था चौपट है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार को फोटो पॉलिटिक्स की जगह उत्तर प्रदेश की कानून व्यवस्था पे काम करना चाहिए।
अभी तो बता रहे कि 1 पकड़ा गया, 2 पकड़े गए, तो और भी तो हैं, और का भी तो गिरफ्तार करना चाहिए। इनकी इंटेलिजेंस बिल्कुल फेल है और उसी की वजह से ऐसी घटनाएं हो रही हैं, तो कानून व्यवस्था बिल्कुल ध्वस्त है।
The BJP is upping its ante.
आने वाले समय में जितने भी बड़े बड़े अपराधों के खुलासे होंगे और उन अपराधियों के साथ समाजवादी पार्टी के रिश्ते नाते जगजाहिर हो जाएंगे। सदैव अपराधियों का संरक्षण किया है, अपराधियों को बढ़ावा दिया है, अपराधियों को राजनीति में लाने का काम किया है।
हर चीज़ में, हर घटना में समाजवादी पार्टी के नेतागण जो है मुस्लिम समाज को डराने का, बहकाने का काम करते हैं। ये उनको बंद करना चाहिए। आज मुस्लिम समाज शिक्षित होकर, सशक्त होकर विकास के पथ पे आगे बढ़ रहा है और ये बात समाजवादी पार्टी के नेताओं को हजम नहीं हो रही है, इसलिए इस तरीके का बयान दे रहे हैं। हमारी उत्तर प्रदेश की योगी सरकार ईमानदारी से कानून व्यवस्था के मजबूती के लिए काम करे।
पुलिस, उत्तर प्रदेश पुलिस सक्षम है और ये पूरा का पूरा खुलासा एक के बाद एक करती जा रही है और आने वाले समय में जितने भी आरोपी हैं सब जेल की सलाखों के पीछे होंगे। जो माफिया लोग हैं वो किस धर्म से हैं, इससे क्या मतलब होना चाहिए। माफिया तो माफिया है और इसी के लिए मुख्यमंत्री ने कहा था मिट्टी में मिला देंगे।
Even as the political face-off continue to rage on, the message is clear. It's Yogi versus Mafia Raj in Uttar Pradesh. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
All right, politics breaking out between amid claims and counterclaims in the Umesh Pal murder in Uttar Pradesh. We have Sharat Trivedi, spokesperson of the BJP and Advocate Supreme Court, joining us live. We also have Nahid Khan, who's going to speak for the Samajwadi Party, and Mr. A.K. Jain, former DGP Uttar Pradesh. Let me begin with Nahid Lari Khan first to understand the Samajwadi Party view, given the fact that too much of evidence has emerged which connects the killers of Umesh Pal with your party. Nahid, how are you going to defend it? You can't just dismiss it by saying, please don't do picture politics and focus on getting those accused of Umesh Pal murder to book. But the fact is that Sadakat Khan, for example, is seen in a picture with Akhilesh Yadav. We have a history of Atiq Ahmed being out of jail when Samajwadi Party is in power, inside jail when the other political parties are in power. So the links are too many to be really dismissed offhand. Nahid.
With due respect, I would like to request you to kindly ask BJP spokesperson the questions first, because BJP is in power in Uttar Pradesh, not Samajwadi Party. BJP should answer why intelligence failure took place, why what has happened to the mastermind, why is he absconding till now. BJP senior leaders, Rahil's brother Ghulam, he is the mastermind. So I request you to first ask BJP what action has been taken till now, what have they done to arrest the mastermind Ghulam till now. So after BJP answers, I'll answer all your questions.
Okay, you are again ditching the question, but then just to facilitate the conversation and take it forward, let me put it across to the BJP spokesperson. In fact, Mr. Trivedi, there seems to be an element of intelligence failure. If the UPSTF says that Atiq Ahmed sitting in a Gujarat jail or Ashraf sitting in a Bareilly jail can really mastermind this plot, execute a murder which involves 13 shooters as per the version of the UP police, there seems to be an element of what the intelligence is doing really.
See that the matter is still under investigation, so I can't comment on the process of the investigation, but I can say one thing, that we were given a clear mandate to finish the mafia and the organized crime in Uttar Pradesh, which we did. Mukhtar Ansari, Atiq Ahmed and Azam Khan and the rest of Vikas Dubey, Ankit Gujar, Akash Jad, they are all in prison. Not one single incident of terror has happened, because terror is also crime. Not a single incident of terror has happened. But the trouble which we have been facing is the perception. Uttar Pradesh was a paradise for criminals. In 1993, the first assembly meeting under Mr. Mulayam Singh had 28 MLAs landing up in hospital. That was the kind of debate that took place. DSP was shot dead during their tenure.
Mr. Trivedi, let's talk about the present. Your Chief Minister on the floor of the Assembly has made it clear that the Mafia Raj won't be tolerated. Unko mitti mein mila denge. That's fine, and I think as if on cue almost. Let me get Mr. Jain also in this. He's a former DGP of Uttar Pradesh Police. In fact, Mr. Jain, you think the police acted on cue, and the moment the Chief Minister says that there would be zero tolerance towards this kind of Mafia Raj, the police acts, 1 encounter, 3 arrested, connections established. But could this have happened little proactively, and hence the murder of Umesh Pal, who was a crucial witness in the murder of MLA Raju Pal in 2005, could have been avoided, prevented?
Murder should have been prevented. I am of the opinion that murder should have been prevented, but in desperation, mafias are carrying out, I think, one of the last operations in UP. The way UP police has been behaving, the way UP police has been acting, after Vikas Dubey incident in which he had butchered 8-9 police people, Vikas Dubey gang was absolutely neutralized in Kanpur Dehat. He was also a terror. I think that UP police under orders of Chief Minister, who is Home Minister also. He has given his unstinted support to the police that all the criminals involved in this incident should be nabbed, should be neutralized.
Okay.
I think action started just after murder of Umesh Pal and Gunner.
Right.
A statement was given by Chief Minister later on. So police had started the action. It is not that when Chief Minister said it on the floor of the House and the police acted only after that. A gang was identified. Shooters have been identified.
I have to end this debate, sir. Let me just quickly give the last word to Nahid. Nahid, you see, the fact of the matter is that the connections between Samajwadi Party and Atiq Ahmed are too stark to be avoided and, dodged like you have been trying to do. Would you say on national television, Nahid, today, briefly in 30 seconds, that if it is clearly established that Atiq Ahmed gang carried out this murder, you are going to permanently sever all your connections with Atiq Ahmed kind of mafia in Uttar Pradesh?
See, Samajwadi Party has no connection with mafias. It is BJP, which is a gang, or you can say a tolly of mafias, dacoits.
You are being less than honest, unfortunately, Nahid Khan. Nahid, unfortunately, you are being less than honest. No, Nahid, you are being no. There's too much of evidence, Nahid. Atiq Ahmed has contested on a Samajwadi Party ticket. There are pictures of him with Mulayam Singh Yadav. Oh, no, I wish you were a little more honest. Unfortunately, on that note, I've really run out of time. Thank you so much. No. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Unfortunate that you were not being honest. On that note, I have to bring this conversation to an end. Thank you so much, Mr. Trivedi, Mr. Jain, and of course, Nahid there for joining us. Viewers would make their own judgment as to who's doing what in Uttar Pradesh. And we'll take a short break. After that, on the other side, Arnab Goswami is back with the debate.
QS and THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
लगातार जो है विरोध प्रदर्शन यहाँ पे जारी है। आम आदमी पार्टी कार्यकर्ता जो हैं वो भाजपा दफ्तर का घेराव करने के प्रयास कर रहे थे, लेकिन जम्मू कश्मीर पुलिस की तरफ से इन कार्यकर्ताओं को जो है यहीं पर रोक दिया गया है। किसी को भी यहाँ से आगे जाने की इजाजत जो है वो नहीं दी जा रही, ताकि किसी भी तरह की कानून व्यवस्था जो है वो यहाँ पर खराब ना हो।
I don't pay taxes to see these uncouth politicians send this image of Indian democracy. I don't pay taxes so they can have 45 non-stop minutes of a bloody battle. I don't pay taxes so they can kick, punch, attack, throw, and they can pin each other down and tear each other's hair. No, I don't pay taxes to hear them abuse and use the most ugly and dirty abuse at each other as they turn an elected house to a battle pitch. I don't pay taxes and you don't pay taxes so they can tear each other's clothes. I don't pay taxes to see this happen. If even tonight, after what I just showed you and what I am about to show you, if after tonight you remain quiet, then you and me and all of us will deserve this maniacal expression of democracy. We need to tell the Neta how disgusted we are, and that in the name of no movement, no right or left wing so-called ideology can you justify this. Republic will only and only be on the side of the people, and we will be against the Netas when that happens. So the Netas are on notice and the Netas have a choice. Sack, apologize, or face the legitimate anger of the people of India.
protest has begun. Action is here, and in fact the Aam Aadmi Party workers and the leaders have started gathering at Chandigarh outside BJP headquarters, and even they started protesting. They are raising the slogans against BJP government, and in fact more MLAs and ministers are coming to join this protest just because after Delhi is the government of Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab, and here the high expectations that maximum support and maximum people are going to join this protest, and heavy police deployment is here, and even the police has prepared with the water cannons, tear gas shells, and extra force has been called in to block these protesters at this point only.
Soros, the allegedly evil Soros, has given a lot of money to a lot of people in the Indian news and especially the Indian digital news ecosystem. These people, who we will henceforth refer to as the hashtag Soros media, are therefore very rich media. The ironical part is that these completely blemished hashtag Soros media then asks the non-Soros media ethical questions. The Soros media asks the non-Soros media, tell us who owns the news. Well, I tell them, Uncle Soros owns you. These unethical members of the Soros media have been completely lying and constantly lying and saying, oh, you got to pay to keep the news free. We are so poor, we have no money, the mainstream media has money, we are broke, help us, please give us 100 rupees. Why 100 rupees? Should even 1 rupee be given by you?
These are the dramatic visuals from the Aam Aadmi Party office, and there you can clearly see the kind of face-off which is going on between the police and the Aam Aadmi Party karyakartas. This is the police and the RAF, the forces which has been deployed to control the situation over here, and the Aam Aadmi Party karyakartas pushing the police over here and the forces over there. They are just trying to cross the barricade, and this is the protest which is going on regarding this Manish Sisodia last evening was arrested.
Live pictures of Manish Sisodia who is now being taken.
Biggest fallout of Liquorgate, not only Sisodia but also Satyendar resigns as minister. AAP versus BJP, biggest political face-off as both sides straight charges. And no relief to Manish Sisodia. Supreme Court asked Sisodia to move High Court instead.
I don't pay taxes to see these uncouth politicians send this image of Indian democracy. I don't pay taxes so they can have 45 non-stop minutes of a bloody battle. I don't pay taxes so they can kick, punch, attack, throw, and they can pin each other down and tear each other's hair. No, I don't pay taxes to hear them abuse and use the most ugly and dirty abuse at each other as they turn an elected house to a battle pitch. I don't pay taxes and you don't pay taxes so they can tear each other's clothes. I don't pay taxes to see this happen. If even tonight, after what I just showed you and what I'm about to show you, if after tonight you remain quiet, then you and me and all of us will deserve this maniacal expression of democracy. We need to tell the Neta how disgusted we are, and that in the name of no movement, no right or left wing so-called ideology can you justify this. Republic will only and only be on the side of the people, and we will be against the Netas when that happens. So the Netas are on notice and the Netas have a choice. Sack, apologize, or face the legitimate anger of the people of India.
These are the dramatic visuals from the Aam Aadmi Party office, and there you can clearly see the kind of face-off which is going on between the police and the Aam Aadmi Party karyakartas. This is the police and the RAF, the forces which has been deployed to control the situation over here, and the Aam Aadmi Party karyakartas pushing the police over here and the forces over there. They are just trying to cross the barricade, and this is the protest which is going on regarding this Manish Sisodia last evening was arrested.
स्टैंडिंग कमेटी के चुनाव की काउंटिंग पीसफुली हुई, लेकिन जैसे ही भारतीय जनता पार्टी को लगा कि वो स्टैंडिंग कमेटी का चुनाव हार रहे हैं, उन्होंने हमारी मेयर पर बुरी तरह से हमला किया।
चौथा कैंडिडेट आम आदमी पार्टी का चुनाव हार चुका है, लेकिन आम आदमी पार्टी अरविंद केजरीवाल के कहने के ऊपर यहाँ गुंडागर्दी कर रही है।
Protest has begun, action is here, and in fact the Aam Aadmi Party workers and the leaders have started gathering at Chandigarh outside BJP headquarters, and even they started protesting. They are raising the slogans against BJP government, and in fact more MLAs and ministers are coming to join this protest just because after Delhi is the government of Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab, and here the high expectations that maximum support and maximum people are going to join this protest, and heavy police deployment is here, and even the police has prepared with the water cannons, tear gas shells, and extra force has been called in to block these protesters at this point only.
Live pictures of Manish Sisodia, who is now being taken out from the CBI headquarters. You can clearly see that Manish Sisodia is now being taken to Rouse Avenue. Try to follow him. Live visuals of this very convoy. ये वो गाड़ी है इसमें मनीष सिसोदिया बैठे। सर आप कोऑपरेट क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं? मनीष जी, आपसे सीबीआई कई सारे सवाल पूछ रही है, आप कोऑपरेट नहीं कर रहे। मनीष जी,
He told you he's a threat to internal security.
Why to brandish weapon? Why it's the need of weapon when you are claiming that it's a peaceful procession which you will be carrying out?
No peace can be established without weapons. Why don't governments and the state and everybody, army, they just dismiss all the armies, all the weapons, dispose everything, and then ask us why do we have weapons?
For 3 months, center and state didn't act. Now Khalistani Amritpal is on a rampage. Anarchy in Punjab, story broken on Republic.
These are the dramatic visuals from the Aam Aadmi Party office, and there you can clearly see the kind of face-off which is going on between the police and the Aam Aadmi Party Karyakartas. This is the police and the RAF, the forces which has been deployed to control the situation over here, and the Aam Aadmi Party Karyakartas pushing the police over here and the forces over there. They are just trying to cross the barricade, and this is the protest which is going on regarding this Manish Sisodia last evening was arrested.
pictures of Manish Sisodia, who is now being taken out from the CBI headquarters. You can clearly see that Manish Sisodia is now being taken to Rouse Avenue. Try to follow him. Live visuals of this very convoy. ये वो गाड़ी है इसमें मनीष सिसोदिया बैठे। सर आप कोऑपरेट क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं? मनीष जी, आपसे सीबीआई कई सारे सवाल पूछ रही है, आप कोऑपरेट नहीं कर रहे। मनीष जी,
जब हेराफेरी करेंगे तभी आपको डिलॉयट जैसी कंपनी हायर करनी पड़ेगी। और बताओ 200 करोड़ रुपए देकर के हायर कर रहे हैं। इनके पॉलिटिकल सलाहकार क्या हैं, आर्थिक सलाहकार क्या हैं, जो बता रहे हैं और समझाने से।
I don't pay taxes to see these uncouth politicians send this image of Indian democracy. I don't pay taxes so they can have 45 non-stop minutes of a bloody battle. I don't pay taxes so they can kick, punch, attack, throw, and they can pin each other down and tear each other's hair. No, I don't pay taxes to hear them abuse and use the most ugly and dirty abuse at each other as they turn an elected house to a battle pitch. I don't pay taxes and you don't pay taxes so they can tear each other's clothes. I don't pay taxes to see this happen. If even tonight, after what I just showed you and what I am about to show you, if after tonight you remain quiet, then you and me and all of us will deserve this maniacal expression of democracy. We need to tell the Neta how disgusted we are, and that in the name of no movement, no right or left wing so-called ideology can you justify this. Republic will only and only be on the side of the people, and we will be against the Netas when that happens. So the Netas are on notice, and the Netas have a choice: sack, apologize, or face the legitimate anger of the people of India.
These are the dramatic visuals from the Aam Aadmi Party office, and there you can clearly see the kind of face-off which is going on between the police and the Aam Aadmi Party Karyakartas. This is the police and the RAF, the forces which has been deployed to control the situation over here, and the Aam Aadmi Party Karyakartas pushing the police over here and the forces over there. They are just trying to cross the barricade, and this is the protest which is going on regarding this Manish Sisodia last evening was arrested.
स्टैंडिंग कमेटी के चुनाव की काउंटिंग पीसफुली हुई, लेकिन जैसे ही भारतीय जनता पार्टी को लगा कि वो स्टैंडिंग कमेटी का चुनाव हार रहे हैं, उन्होंने हमारी मेयर पर बुरी तरह से हमला किया।
चौथा कैंडिडेट आम आदमी पार्टी का चुनाव हार चुका है, लेकिन आम आदमी पार्टी अरविंद केजरीवाल के कहने के ऊपर यहाँ गुंडागर्दी कर रही है।
Protest has begun, action is here, and in fact the Aam Aadmi Party workers and the leaders have started gathering at Chandigarh outside BJP headquarters, and even they started protesting. They are raising the slogans against BJP government, and in fact more MLAs and ministers are coming to join this protest just because after Delhi is the government of Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab, and here the high expectations that maximum support and maximum people are going to join this protest, and heavy police deployment is here, and even the police has prepared with the water cannons, tear gas shells, and extra force has been called in to block these protesters at this point only.
Live pictures of Manish Sisodia, who is now being taken out from the CBI headquarters. You can clearly see that Manish Sisodia is now being taken to Rouse Avenue. Try to follow him. Live visuals of this very convoy. ये वो गाड़ी है इसमें मनीष सिसोदिया बैठे। सर आप कोऑपरेट क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं? मनीष जी, आपसे सीबीआई कई सारे सवाल पूछ रही है, आप कोऑपरेट नहीं कर रहे। मनीष जी,
Major debate as AAP ministers quit.
If Mr. Manish Sisodia had any moral compass left, being the disciple of Anna Hazare movement, he ought to have resigned on the day scandalous allegations came to light.
Political vendetta or scam in excise policy. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
you can clearly see that Manish Sisodia is now being taken to Rouse Avenue.
Top sources now confirming to Republic TV that Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia has been placed under arrest. Accused number 1 in the liquor scam has been arrested.
Satyendar Jain is no more a minister in the Arvind Kejriwal's cabinet. Manish Sisodia is no more the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi. His resignation has been accepted by Arvind Kejriwal.
Yogi's biggest battle against the mafia.
समाजवादी पार्टी के द्वारा पोषित माफिया है और उसकी कमर को तोड़ने का काम हमारी सरकार ने किया है। इसे हम उखाड़ के इस माफिया को मिट्टी में मिला देंगे।
Do you support Yogi's all-out battle against the mafia? Debating tonight at 10 p.m.
But who is from Malangpora of Avantipora of Pulwama district. He has been neutralized by Jain police along with Indian Army here in Padgampora of Avantipora. Sanjay Sharma, who was working as an ATM guard in his village, he was targeted by the TRF terrorist day before yesterday, and since then the hunt was launched. ADGP Kashmir Vijay Kumar has confirmed the killing of this Hizbul Mujahideen district commander who was now working for the TRF. As per ADGP Kashmir, he was neutralized in this operation. This encounter is a big win for the security forces on ground.
Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Amity University. Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, Century Ply and Panasonic.
Good evening and welcome viewers. Sorry for the late start by a couple of minutes. I was preparing for the program and I just wanted to begin by saying tonight that last night was a terrific program, a terrific show. We had a terrific trending program and just look how the cookie is crumbling. Viewers, now both these AAP ministers have quit. Satyendar Jain has quit. Now Manish Sisodia has quit. So should I go soft? Or should I go harder? I think I should go harder with the questions because I can't relent, I can't soften the blow. I have to continue to ask the very pointed questions to the Aam Aadmi Party. I know today was a tough day for the AAP, but I need to continue to push the envelope on your behalf with my questions. Tough day for the AAP. The party didn't get any time from the Supreme Court when its legal team tried to move the Supreme Court to get Sisodia out of the CBI custody. And then something very surprising happens early in the evening. In a sudden switch, we are told Arvind Kejriwal has accepted the resignation of both of his top ministers accused of corruption. Suddenly, Mr. Kejriwal, why? Two ministers. First, Satyendar Jain, accused of hawala, money laundering and other such matters. He's been in jail since May, not getting bail from the court. Big trouble. And now secondly, Manish Sisodia, accused of corruption in Liquorgate. The party went out of its way today to try and clear public perception, or at least appear to be clearing public perception, to make it look like the resignations were not a removal, that they had not been sacked. The AAP kept saying, no, these are resignations, they are not a sacking. But question is Arvind Kejriwal beginning to distance himself from both Satyendar Jain and Manish Sisodia? Is he beginning to distance himself? Because politics, after all, is all about survival. And all politicians will go all out to make sure that any dirt does not stick, especially not on them. Especially not when they are very ambitious. Arvind Kejriwal has massive national ambitions. So while standing by them, he is by gently asking them to resign, to leave the Delhi cabinet while they face the charges, also ensuring very smartly that there is a distance between him and any of the charges that Jain or Sisodia face. So there's Satyendar Jain and Sisodia on this side, Arvind Kejriwal on the other. In any future situation, should the court uphold the charges, then Arvind Kejriwal can take the high moral ground and claim that he had already asked them to go, he had accepted their resignations. If the court rejects the charges, he can coolly get them back. Purely tactical, political move by Arvind Kejriwal. But viewers, all these tactical moves are fine. What do you think? What is your thought? Is all this talk about corruption, bhrashtachar, ghotala, bhrashtachar, scam, within and around the Aam Aadmi Party repeatedly, not affecting the party's image? Does it not seriously come in the way of its planned national catapult? Can Arvind Kejriwal come to you and seek your vote around an anti-corruption agenda anymore? If you were to ask him what's your agenda, and if he says my agenda is to fight corruption, will you still vote for him?
And if not, then what is the unique selling point, the USP of the Aam Aadmi Party now? These are straight questions, viewers, not peripheral, core questions. And that is why I need to ask the very pointed questions again. Because only those pointed questions can define what the truth is. Debate number 1 tonight. Debate number 1 this evening, viewers. Sudden news, all the ministers, both the ministers have quit. Some really quick moves going on here, viewers. Really quick moves. Debate number 2 tonight. Yogi is bulldozing the mafia. He needs all the support of the people of this country. Do you support his bulldozing of the mafia? And why is the Samajwadi Party name coming up so very often? Viewers, 2 sharp debates, and here are the headlines this Tuesday evening on the Debate Tonight.
बड़ा दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है कि इतना काम करने वाले 2 मंत्री जिनका नाम पूरी दुनिया में अपने काम के लिए था, ऐसे 2 लोगों को केंद्र सरकार ने चुन के झूठे, फर्जी, नकली मामलों में षड्यंत्र के तहत जो है जेल के अंदर भेजा है.
Arrested over corruption charges, Manish Sisodia and Satyendar Jain have quit as Delhi ministers.
The whole conduct of Aam Aadmi Party is typified by 3C: cut, commission and corruption.
The BJP calls it the admission of corruption. The AAP backs its ministers. There is a massive political storm in the capital. Absolutely no relief for Manish Sisodia from the Supreme Court. He faces a second setback in 2 days. Meanwhile, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is going all out, launches the biggest do-or-die battle against the mafia.
तस्वीर किसी के साथ भी हो सकती है. आज ये सोशल मीडिया का जमाना है. कोई भी आता है, फोटो खिंचवाता है. आपने आधी फोटो देखी, लाने वाला भी उसके अंदर फोटो के अंदर है.
Do the accused killers have direct links with the Samajwadi Party? Akhilesh's party is facing some intense questions.
पिताजी को यहाँ से अरेस्ट कर लिया और अरेस्ट जो है घींचते घांचते और तो मारपीट किया गाड़ी में और थाना पर भी ले जाकर 2-4 चाटी मारा है.
And he sacrificed his life for the nation. Galwan martyr's father now attacked and arrested for building a memorial. Ladies and gentlemen, much as the Aam Aadmi Party can deny it, Liquorgate, #Liquorgate has hit the Aam Aadmi Party. The fact today that both Manish Sisodia and Satyendar Jain, right and left hands for Arvind Kejriwal, have quit today. Now they can keep saying they've quit, but there's very little doubt that they were asked to resign. Now, isn't that proof of it? The AAP is in a corner, and there is a serious discussion now on whether Arvind Kejriwal himself is trying to cut his losses and distance himself from not just the corruption charges, but those who are directly facing them. Meanwhile, the BJP seems to be gunning now for Arvind Kejriwal himself. Let's debate.
272 days ago, Arvind Kejriwal wanted a Padma Vibhushan for Satyendar Jain.
कट्टर देशभक्त आदमी है सत्येंद्र जैन. उनको गलत तरीके से फंसाया जा रहा है और वो तो ऐसे व्यक्ति हैं जिस पे देश को गर्व होना चाहिए. उन्हें तो मुझे लगता है कि पद्म भूषण, पद्म जो भी सबसे टॉप है, पद्म विभूषण देना चाहिए.
190 days ago, Kejriwal wanted a Bharat Ratna for Manish Sisodia.
मौजूदा रवायती पार्टियां 70 साल में जो काम नहीं कर पाई और जिस व्यक्ति ने वो काम करके दिखा दिया, उस व्यक्ति पे सीबीआई की रेड कराते हो तुम लोग. शर्म नहीं आती तुम लोगों को? ऐसे व्यक्ति को तो भारत रत्न मिलना चाहिए.
Hit by Liquorgate, Arvind Kejriwal has this evening accepted both their resignations.
दोनों मंत्रियों का, आदरणीय मनीष सिसोदिया जी का और सत्येंद्र जैन जी का इस्तीफा लिया गया है. उसको मुख्यमंत्री जी ने स्वीकार कर लिया है. लेकिन जहां तक इन दोनों मंत्रियों के ऊपर लगे हुए आरोप का सवाल है, ये आरोप पूरी तरीके से बेबुनियाद है, फर्जी है और कोई सत्यता इसमें नहीं है, ये बात मैं फिर से दोहराना चाहता हूं।
Aam Aadmi Party Minister Satyendar Jain held 8 portfolios before he was locked up at Delhi's Tihar jail. Manish Sisodia had taken over Satyendar Jain's portfolios. He controlled 18 departments. Liquorgate has left the Kejriwal cabinet in a flux. The BJP claims the buck stops with Kejriwal.
कभी शराब घोटाला, कभी स्वास्थ्य घोटाला, कभी जमीन घोटाला। पंजाब में इनकी सरकार बनी तो विजय सिंगला इनके मंत्री को एंटी करप्शन ब्यूरो ने गिरफ्तार किया। इनके ऐसे ऐसे नेता हैं जो एक के बाद दूसरा, 11 लोग तो इनके जेल में ही हैं या अन्य आरोपों में हैं। भ्रष्टाचारियों की एक टीम अलग से बन गई।
The tone and tenor of the Aam Aadmi Party has shifted from these protests 2 days ago. The Supreme Court has refused to grant any relief to Manish Sisodia.
There's been a massive setback for Manish Sisodia as the Supreme Court refused to entertain the former Deputy Chief Minister's plea. This comes at a time when the Central Bureau of Investigation says they are now looking out for a missing file. This missing file was put up by the former Excise Commissioner, which also had the recommendations or the opinions of the former Chief Justice of India and a former Attorney General of India.
And the BJP is insinuating links of a South lobby.
इस पूरे मामले में ऐसे कई संदेहास्पद एंगल्स हैं जिनका संबंध दक्षिण भारत से भी निकलता है।
Will more heads roll as the Liquorgate investigation gathers momentum? Let's debate.
And we have a great debate, viewers. Absolutely fantastic debate lined up for you tonight. GVL Narasimha Rao of the BJP, Abhab Singh Grewal, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, Kamru Chaudhary of the Congress, Revala Sridhar Reddy of the BRS, that's South Connection, and we have Smita Prakash, editor of ANI, and PKD Nambiar. We're going to have a great debate. Mr. Grewal, you were recommending a Bharat Ratna. You were recommending a Bharat Ratna for Manish Sisodia at 4:37 p.m. on the 22nd of August 2022. What happened at 4:37 p.m. on the 28th of February 2023?
Good evening, Mr. Goswami. I just wish you allow me to answer. First of all, we stand by it. He will get a Bharat Ratna eventually, that's for sure.
Okay.
Secondly, we stand by Mr. Manish Sisodia and Mr. Satyendar Jain fully. Health and education were the two sectors where the Aam Aadmi Party has performed great, and it's known over the world. And they had to hit us here. And this is a curious case of a scam where there is no cash found, where there is nothing found, that nothing has been found. But
why have you asked him to quit then?
No, I'll tell you, because there are 6
Why did you ask him to quit, sir?
May I finish? May I finish? Because there are 6 ministers in Delhi. We are not allowed to have more. And between the two of them, they had 18 departments. We cannot allow Delhi to be non-functional. That's why he has resigned.
That is very thoughtful of you. That is very thoughtful of you. Very, very thoughtful of you indeed about the people of Delhi. In that case, may I ask you,
after 7 months,
may I ask you why Satyendar Jain has been asked to resign today? Who was handling it? Yeah.
Mr. Sisodia was handling his department. Now that both of them...
So Mr. Kejriwal, you admit, asked them to go. I mean, it's an effective sacking, isn't it?
We didn't have a choice. We need 6 ministers, and you are right. They were the right and left arms of Mr. Kejriwal.
Volume
and the right and left arms of Mr. Kejriwal are being punished.
So am I right in assuming? So am I right in assuming? 1 minute. Am I right in assuming? And this is the most critical question. In fact, this question has come, it's a crowdsourced question. Too many people asking this question. Mr. Grewal, as the official spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, would you kindly clarify that if similar charges are made against Mr. Kejriwal,
were it to be in the future that the wicked BJP government puts its wicked agencies after Mr. Kejriwal and makes wicked allegations against Mr. Kejriwal, then in response to the allegations thereof, Mr. Kejriwal will also quit.
Well, just like the wicked Congress used to do it in their times,
no, but can I get an
BJP
answer?
Can try, but
will the same logic?
We will not stop the fight.
But will the same logic apply? Will Mr. Kejriwal also quit?
Of course,
you're saying he will quit.
I'm sure they're going to try to pull some rabbit out of the hat.
No, so
I can assure you about that.
So will Mr. Kejriwal also quit? Critical question. 2 versus 2.
No. If this thing happens, it is a hypothetical question, and the thing is that
but there is a precedent to it. 2 cabinet ministers have faced charges and quit, and hence, therefore, will the same logic apply to Mr. Kejriwal?
Sir, when the time comes, we'll see, but the same logic applies to all of us from top to bottom, and we are proud of the fact that our leaders are giving up their freedom. For our country.
See, GVL, he's saying effectively that if similar charges are made against Mr. Kejriwal will also quit. It's a straightforward statement being made on air by Mr. Kejriwal. What more do you want? What more do you want now?
No, I think it's a big victory for the BJP, because for the past 7 months we've been demanding.
What is the victory for you?
That Satyendar Jain must resign, and eventually they are under pressure today to resign. It's just they have not resigned for no rhyme or reason. It's because there is pressure on them, because they realize the public sentiment.
How is it a victory? It's like a person. How is it a victory? Let me give you a allusion. It's like a person who is condemned to be hanged, and on the way to being hanged from the gallows, takes out a knife and stabs himself. How is it a victory?
No, I don't.
He has resigned himself.
This comparison really
hasn't he taken a high moral ground?
He has resigned. He had no option.
He had no option.
No, not at all. I think he had no option. It was height of shamelessness. Can I just complete?
Shamelessness.
It was height of shamelessness for Kejriwal to have allowed Satyendar Jain to remain a minister for several months, for 7 months and longer. It was today he had to make a call, like you rightly pointed out. Because Sisodia and Arvind Kejriwal are like twins. They are together in everything they do. For everything that Manish Sisodia is responsible, tomorrow Kejriwal will also be.
So you are going after Kejriwal.
And like you rightly pointed out, he is trying to. No, we are going after corruption. The agencies are going after corruption.
But you're going to end at Kejriwal on this. You seem to
They should be punished.
Don't you have a pre-decided agenda on this, that you're going to go after Kejriwal?
It's a fight against.
What a joke. Agencies are going after corruption.
No, it's a fight against corruption.
What a joke.
Kejriwal has surrendered his campaign.
Oh, by the way, what
is under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's governance, where agencies are allowed to pursue all cases of corruption.
Can I just request the producers more appropriately? I'm sorry, we got a production aspect wrong to this program. 1 minute. We need to have people placed where they actually belong. So may I please request, I think we made a big mistake, Smita. We need to have the Congress with the BJP on this today.
Yeah,
don't we?
Nice.
We need to have, don't we, PKD? The Congress has been such a loyal companion to the BJP all day. Come on now. Come on, Kamru, you have been celebrating. Am I wrong here? You've been, 1 minute, let me complete. You've been celebrating. Oh my God, where is the Congress? 1 minute, 1 minute. Get everyone on, listen. You are saying, this is an open and shut case of corruption. The CBI, all you needed to say is our CBI. The CBI has caught a big scam of corruption in Delhi. Says Ajay Makkan. Please move him on the left, it's unfair. What's this new alliance you got with the BJP and TAAP? What's going on, Kamru? Huh? Look at you. How happy you are, huh? That the AAP was rising and they've got...
No, let me...
Yeah,
you don't get the bigger picture out here. Let me just explain to you what's the picture playing out in the national
bigger
politics
picture. He's
now.
going to tell me the bigger picture now.
Yeah.
What's the bigger picture? That Robert Vadra, Sonia Gandhi are all out, nice, holidaying in Gulmarg.
No, you will not like it. I know, but let me have that much.
No, but have you got anti-AAP or not?
Point of view.
How can you be so opportunistic?
No, it's not a question of AAP or anything. Okay, Arnab, let me be very blunt at it. Who propped up Aam Aadmi Party in the first place? Where did the Aam Aadmi Party get those thousands of crores to spend in Gujarat, in Goa, in other places of election in Punjab? Where did they get?
Silly.
A 7 to 8 years old party. And the irony, the laughable thing is that
see this, viewers. Just see the line.
Same party came to power on the plank of anti-corruption, and now 2 of their ministers are behind bars. That is the irony.
Yeah, you see, Mr.
The point here is
you see, Mr. Grewal, what's happening here. You see, viewers.
Yes,
you see, Mr. Grewal, what's happening here.
Yeah, first of all, Mr. Narasimhan
Party was propped up
Mr. Kamruk, if I may, sir, please.
Party and the RSS.
Sir, please, if I may, first of all, Mr. Narasimhan is a gentleman. He has accepted that's a victory for the BJP, and he knows that the law. Sir,
can I finish, sir?
Okay.
20 seconds. Can I finish?
Yeah.
Yes,
Can
please.
I finish? Point basically out here is that Aam Aadmi Party, as we have always said, is the B team of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay.
Now the Bharatiya Janata Party is so rattled with the rise of the Congress Party that they want to create a binary in the country. So all
you're very confused,
if BJP is so much,
you had your time.
Look at how the debate is progressing.
Can I finish? 10 more seconds.
Why are you making it a comedy show?
Now you have Shubhendu Adhikari, you have Hemanta Biswa Sharma of the BJP who have got serious charges against them, but then the BJP will not act against them or will not ask the CBI, the ED to act against them. Why? Why is that? You have got the YSR ready involved in so many corruption cases. But the
okay,
CBI
viewers,
will not act on
interesting. Okay, Mr. Kamru Chaudhary, don't repeat yourself. Don't repeat yourself.
10 seconds, please.
No. I haven't even gotten Smita. I haven't got PKD. This debate is warming up brilliantly right now. I just want to share the simple pleasures of life with all our viewers for a moment. I am told right now that on streaming, Republic is about 750% anyone who claims to be our closest competitor. This is a beautiful debate. Yes, you see, you must identify your friends and your enemies properly, Mr. Grewal. Look here. Have you seen the statement of Ajay Maken? Big scam. We must only view this as a scam. Arvind Kejriwal was talking on FaceTime to the liquor accused barons, Smita. He was talking on FaceTime. Ajay Maken was recording the FaceTime call. And what I must say, Ajay Maken's support to the CBI. The Congress's support to the CBI is almost touching. Yes, please. Almost touching. They love the CBI.
Yeah, so Arnab, the Congress today is like the cat which has licked cream, The AAP came into power in Delhi by decimating the Congress. And Maken is a Delhi politician, so obviously he's thrilled to bits about what has happened today. They have very little to rejoice about, Delhi Congress. So ye thoda bahut kuch ho jata hai, to give them today their day, in the sun, to be happy. So the Congress lost out in Delhi to AAP. They lose Punjab to the AAP. So obviously they're going to be thrilled. So B team, C team, D team is a different matter. The point is that the Congress is happier than the BJP, because in the forthcoming elections in states like Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, wherever the Aam Aadmi Party was planning to campaign as this Delhi model which works successfully, etc., the wind has gone out of their sails, because how are they going to say it's lost its mojo? With what face will Mr. Kejriwal go and say about the Delhi model today? So it's really going to be very hard for him, because he's going to be managing Delhi and the mess that has happened as a result of Mr. Jain, Mr. Nair, Mr. Sisodia in jail or in custody. And to manage Delhi in this condition, how will he in 2023 fight elections in these major states?
Okay, so it works for them. Should I open the straightforward questioning a little bit? Why are you looking so worried, Mr. Reddy? It's coming to hit the BRS also. What happened to the credit notes worth 4.35 crores which were found issued to entities of Sharath Reddy? Are they from liquor manufacturers? What is this group company called Trident Semphar Private Limited, which Hyderabad-based Sharath Reddy operated 5 liquor retail zones in Delhi through this company and other proxy entities? Some great affection and love was shown by the Aam Aadmi Party to these companies.
No. Why? There are many North Indian companies working in the South. Many South companies also does business in...
No, but was your leader K. Kavita? Can I just ask you, was your leader K. Kavita, did she have any stakes directly or indirectly in Indospirit, which is a blacklisted company located in the national capital? You see, all I'm trying to say is, Mr. Reddy, you need to understand.
Absolutely.
Do political parties help each other? You know how it is, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You scratch my back, I will scratch yours. We'll keep scratching each other's backs for the rest of our lives. Was this going on, little friendly neighborhood contract in which BRS and AAP was mutually benefiting?
Arnav,
Yes.
neither Kavita ji or any BRS leader has any role in this particular issue. And even these cases, we strongly believe these are falsely implicated, false cases. They could not win Arvind Kejriwal in the public and they have targeted them, that's all. No evidence found, no money found, but the person in jail. This is the modus operandi. And I have seen Mr. GVL speaking heights of shamelessness. Heights of shamelessness. I am asking you, a key accused in Congress government become your chief minister and court says your state CID is not functioning good on the case and give it to CBI, which you actually wanted. CBI, is it not heights of shamelessness? A former chief minister who had to step down
No.
on corruption
Shamelessness
charges,
is a word that
included
suits
in
the BRS.
Parliamentary
I think
board.
you're trying
I'm
to
telling
hide
you,
your-
I'm telling you,
No,
I'm
Mr.
telling you.
Reddy, you're
Mr.
trying
GVL,
to
I listen
hide
to
your
you.
guilt.
You are impatient and
No,
frustrated.
you're
Hold for a
trying to
moment.
hide your guilt.
Hold for a moment. Can you please?
No, you are
this is-
using such
Can you
words.
please hold?
You are
Can you
using
please
such
hold?
words because you are
can't
scared.
bulldoze.
The
You
South
have to
connection
wait.
is reaching
I
you very
listen to
soon.
you. I listen to you.
No, but
I
you
am
can't
not
use such
scared.
useless. You can't
guys
use
are
such
misusing
words of
power.
shamelessness.
Shame on you, GVL.
You
Shame on
ought
you.
to be.
Hold.
You have
I listen-
become the
Allow-
liquor mafia for the entire country.
Let me talk. Allow me to speak.
No, you can't use
guys are
words to
biggest
hide your guilt.
coal.
To hide your
encouraged Adani
complicity.
to import coal, push the state governments to buy at extra price. Mr. GVL,
Don't run away. You explain to the country what is your connection to Delhi liquor scam.
Who faced corruption charges?
Is BRS
that is called
BRS has gone national only
now
for
you
liquor
are trying
sales?
to threaten us, scare us.
No. Has BRS become the liquor vendor for the entire country?
Scared. You might be successful. You might be successful in threatening somebody. You cannot be in Telangana.
No, what success? You are.
And you talk about shamelessness.
Your only fame,
Answer the
national
question.
fame, is
12
selling
lakh
liquor to the
crores
whole country.
Of the people's money wiped out. You don't want to answer. You don't want a probe. And is it not called a scam? The country is, they wanted an answer. You never wanted a JPC.
No, please
And
tell
they
us
don't
about the
ask you.
South
You wanted
connection,
a
Mr. Reddy.
sealed cover committee, and you talk about shamelessness. There is no connection. There is no role. These cases are fabricated. I repeat, no evidence found. Purely, witch hunting of the opponents who are questioning Narendra Modi. And Mr. GVL says, big victory to them. Where is the big victory? They have resigned, and you are not. You don't.
Because our fight against corruption.
And what about your finance minister?
Our fight against political immorality.
Your fight against corruption. Corrupt men are given chief minister positions. He is fighting against corruption. Himant Biswa Sharma is a key accused in the bribery case. He is free now. The BJP has given him clean sheet without even a court trial. That is your fight against corruption. A former chief minister inducted in your parliamentary board, given clean sheet even before the court trial, and you say that cases are in court.
Yeah, the problem, Mr. Reddy, with you is that you're not, Mr. Reddy, you're not being objective. You're not being objective.
Yeah.
Because you should look at the Congress and learn from them.
I am straight.
Nana Patole says, I welcome Sisodia's arrest. Yeah, Nana Patole of the Congress.
We are not Congress, sir. Now.
Maharashtra leader.
We are not Congress, sir. Now.
Bhupinder Huda, right-hand person of the Gandhi, Vadra Gandhis, is saying, I welcome Sisodia's CBI custody. These are the, you see, you are not being objective out here about the charges against them. So I'll get PKD in.
Congress.
No, you're not Congress, but just look at the Congress, how calm and composed and relaxed and observant it is about the whole situation. As long as
you are enjoying the Congress change of versions. I don't know. Even BJP is enjoying the Congress version.
Okay, I have a couple of questions for Mr. Alawat.
Change for their own comfort.
Mr. Grewal, I have a couple of questions for you, sir, please, if you may. I asked this question yesterday. It was very popular, PKD. Where are the files? There is the digital evidence which is recovered from the devices seized in Sisodia's office that showed PKD that he had an earlier draft of the policy where none of the changes were approved. Now we need to find out those key files. There are 4,000 emails which are sent by hired PR companies to the Delhi government to influence the excise policy. Why do 4,000 emails get sent by PR companies to influence the policy? BKD, are these relevant questions?
Absolutely. I think this was all long, we were all waiting this to happen because it was all expected. Because now you cannot run a government or such kind of a scams under the wrap for so long and playing a victimhood or creating a narrative of a development for so long. And I think it has now happened to the right.
Mr. Grewal, I want him back.
Yes, all of this has got exposed. Now, one or two, three things we need to understand. The strategically planning has happened in Delhi. Execution has happened in Hyderabad. Then there are a couple of two brothers like a BRS and Aam Aadmi Party coming and like-minded people. Arvind Kejriwal going to Maharashtra just to create some kind of a hype that yes, Arvind Kejriwal is the only solution against Narendra Modi. And what all they have been doing it and how many days? As I always say, that this becomes more of like a Krosin ko bukhar ho gaya, Arnav. Krosin ko bukhar ho gaya. The people who had come.
If I may.
No, Mr. Grewal, 1 minute. Mr. Grewal.
Corruption crusaders, and this is what is happening. And I think
Mr. Grewal
have changed today. At least
PKD,
for the people like us who live in Delhi.
PKD, I'm going a little rapid fire right now.
Completely changed.
I'm going a little rapid fire right now. Mr. Grewal, I'd appreciate specific questions. Don't the claims of the Aam Aadmi Party government alleging a controversy, a conspiracy, you are constantly saying, I'll get Smita on as well, you say conspiracy. How can there be a conspiracy? There is a cabinet note which says, and I quote, it is observed that the reduction in the number of vents to only 468 is affecting the government revenue adversely, and existing retail vents are enjoying the windfall gain at the cost of the public exchequer. Now, the question here is that Manish Sisodia...
12%.
Manish Sisodia first says that I am not going to approve a reduction in the number of dry days. Then suddenly, 4 or 5 years later, he reduces the number of dry days from 15 to 3 without as much as taking an approval from the Council of Ministers, leave alone appropriate bureaucratic approval. Now, what is the reason for this? Mr. Grewal, listen. Mr. Grewal, I would seriously appreciate a specific reply to that question.
I will, sir.
Because my viewers complain otherwise.
If I may answer, first of all, thank you for the BJP for being honest. They're honest that they've won today. They've tried all their everything. Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman. First of all. Secondly, about this particular note, Mr. Goswami. First of all, this was a note which was concerning, if you want to know about just the dry days, that excise minister can take a call, and if there was a cabinet note noting that there's been a drop in the revenue, we are bringing it all out. The fact is that there is a scam where is own money involved. 200 billion has been wiped out, and about 20 or 30 billion of Indian companies has been wiped out. Nobody's talking about that. And the South connection, well, wherever there's an opposition party, they'll try to find a connection. Sir, please, just a minute. And then Ms. Prakash rightly said, छोटी मोटी बात होती है, छोटी मोटी बात है, कांग्रेस खुश है, बट आप ये चिंता मत कीजिए, आपकी भारत जोड़ो ने कुछ नहीं किया, आपकी भारत जोड़ो किसी को जोड़ के नहीं आई, और बीजेपी
No, you are not answering my question, Mr. Grewal. Mr. Grewal, no, you're not, sir. Let me ask you again. You see, Mr. Grewal, I just want you to give me one reason, and I will stop asking this question. And my one reason I want to one question is very simple, sir. Please understand, who granted the licenses to a blacklisted company? Please tell me, sir.
Sir, everything that the Delhi government does, they can't even move a chapadasti without the Lieutenant Governor signing. Now, if you think that the Lieutenant Governor, the high and mighty Lieutenant Governor with the BJP was not looking at us with a hawk eye, well, then shame on them. Amrit Kaal hai, itni Rashtravadi sarkar hai, कील की आंखें हैं, आपको क्या मिला नहीं?
Sir, I ask you a counter to this. Is the AAP government responsible, or is the ex-LG Anil Baijal to be blamed for both the grant of wholesale and retail licenses to Indospirit MD Samir Mahindra and his relatives, despite the Delhi cabinet passing the excise policy with the then LG's suggestion of a clause prohibiting such a state of scenario? Please speak the complete truth, sir. Don't speak the truth in part. Don't speak the truth in part. You very well know. One minute. You are saying that the then LG Anil Baijal signed off on the liquor policy and he should be the one liable. In which case, even if I were to accept your suggestion, you are therefore by default also saying that Manish Sisodia is liable.
No, I'm not saying that.
Of course you are. I am happy to expand the scores of the inquiry, but admit that Sisodia is liable.
No. What I'm saying is that Mr. Baijal should also be questioned. If we are at fault, why is Mr. Baijal sitting and watching this program today and enjoying? Ke dekha maza aa raha hai. The thing is that they want to blame us of doing something which they know is not true.
So when the weather changes in Delhi, you blame the Prime Minister. When there is Liquorgate in Delhi, what should Arvind Kejriwal be blamed for?
Nothing, because he's
nothing
wrong.
Okay, there you go. Now I'll get reactions. Nothing, you said. Okay. So you said nothing.
He's not accountable at all. You can laugh as much as you want, sir. You can laugh as much as you want, but you accept that your party is one. You've done
any misdeed.
You are using like the Congress used to. That's why the two of you are so happy together.
So convenient for Aam Aadmi Party. Arnab, it's so convenient for the Aam Aadmi Party. They want all the powers on earth for the Delhi government. They want all the powers, but then they are not willing to take responsibility for all the decisions.
So what you're saying,
for
Mr.
all the wrong decisions that they have taken.
What you're saying.
They have still not answered the question.
I get you, Mr.
Why did they hide the commission?
I get you. What you're saying is that when someone faces serious charges of corruption, they should resign. That is your position, Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao. You have a leader called Jitendra. You have a leader called Jitendra Tiwari under investigation for the coal smuggling case. What has he resigned from? What has he resigned from, Mr. Rao?
Can I see here there is not only an FIR, there is also an arrest, there is also a denial of bail by a higher court. There is so much
sir, we've been given a course by the law.
There is a strong evidence against the accused. And Satyendar Jain has not been given bail. I did not interject when you spoke. Satyendar Jain has not been given bail for 7 months.
No, but Mr. Rao, allow me to continue, for I like noble thoughts, like when we are accused of corruption, we shall resign. In that case, you just told me, and Smita is witness to this conversation, Ms. Smita, he just told me that when someone is booked, when there is an FIR, then you should quit. Sir, there is a BJP leader, Surendra Patwa.
No,
he has been booked in Madhya Pradesh for alleged fraud of 29.41 crores to the Bank of Baroda, allegedly. Why hasn't he been asked to resign from any position, including his position as an MLA?
Amrit Kal hai.
I have just told you.
Sir,
you
please
didn't
don't
hear
make
my full
sarcastic
statement.
comments like
I
Amrit
said
Kal.
there is a trial court. There is a court involved here. The court has examined these allegations. Court has prima facie found evidence and gave permission for custodial interrogation of Manish Sisodia, and the highest court of this country has refused to intervene to grant bail. There is no parallel in this. Show me one case where a BJP leader has been arrested and given for custodial interrogation and shamelessly remains in office.
But I'll tell you one thing. But I'll tell you one thing. No. But what if I were to say? What if I were to say? And I know the BJP supporters would be furious with me for saying this. Furious. 1 minute. But you see, the health minister in Punjab, Smita Vijay Singla, right? He was arrested by the Punjab Anti-Corruption Bureau. He was dumped by the Aam Aadmi Party. He's not in the cabinet. So Aam Aadmi Party is having a record of sacking people quickly after they're accused.
Even where 7 months?
So
Satyendar Jain has been. Have you forgotten enough? Satyendar Jain has been in jail for 7 months.
Yeah, Smita.
So they can't make this claim.
Smita.
So this is the reason why. This is the reason why some are saying that Sisodia had to resign, because the parallel would be drawn. Then in Punjab he was made to resign. Then why is Sisodia continuing? But then you ask the Aam Aadmi Party any question on excise, the answer is Himanta. You ask again excise and Sisodia, answer is Adani.
Yeah.
You ask again excise and Delhi government, answer is Bharat Jodo. Again you ask liquor policy, answer is Adani, Ambani, Bejal. You are or schools or hospitals. But the fact is that the questioning or why is Sisodia in trouble? It's about the excise policy. It's not about schools or hospitals. You have to answer the question which you're asked. Even the letter today of resignation says I am targeted school children and
Okay, Mr. Grewal, let me tell you one thing. You see, I have a little bit of experience on what's going on in these kind of situations. You know, as you know, Mr. Grewal, we run the #1 news organization in Bengal, Republic Bangla, hugely popular, very, very popular, by far the most watched channel. And I asked my people out there that is Mamata Banerjee getting any sympathy for having to sack Partha Chatterjee? It's obviously not. She's been compelled to sack Partha Chatterjee. Now, you can't turn a necessity into a virtue. She was Partha Chatterjee was dumped by Mamata Banerjee and removed from the cabinet 5 days after his arrest. You are 5 times faster. You've sacked within 1 day.
Where there's no money and we need to have 6
If there's no
there is no money.
What do you mean there's no money?
Involved? Where is the cash involved? Where is the scam?
Then why sack him? Why effectively sack him? You can call it a resignation.
We need 6 ministers. We need 6 ministers to run 18 ministries.
Let him be there, no. Let him be a minister without portfolio.
Sir,
why make him suffer the ignominy of a effective removal?
Try to run Delhi with that.
No, how
can I reply you on that? There is a talk in the maybe you will.
1 minute, one at a time.
Gang talk. One thing I'll tell you, there is even a news in a Delhi circle. It has been said that Arvind Kejriwal was trying to wait.
Arvind Kejriwal
actually wanted these folks to go to have much more control and to run the government with much younger people. Because he's also having insecurity that Manish Sisodia might even have a better command.
Kamru, 1 minute. Kamru, you should just celebrate today. You see, you're so happy.
Can I come in?
Why? Come on. You're a celebratory mood, man.
No. There are very important questions to the.
You see, everybody is not like your party. You hung on to Suresh Kalmadi even after the most grievous of charges, and you went and said, Mr. Kalmadi, don't worry, we'll handle Arnab. You just carry on. You just carry on, Mr. Kalmadi, you told him. You told Ashok Chavan, don't worry, we'll handle Arnab. You carry on. Lage raho, Ashok Chavan, lage raho. You said.
Now, Smita Prakash says that you question somebody, then you go back to Adani, you go back to Himanta. These people, they are holier than thou or what?
She's not even responding to you.
He is the chief minister of the
She's not
Bharatiya Janata
responding to you,
Party
Kamru. She's not responding.
You cannot quote a fake
I go back to the
source
debate.
running a premium news agency of the country and quoting from a fake source. This is what Smita Prakash agency is. I'm ashamed of this.
There it goes again.
Why?
But he called you a
Just
premium
go
news
now.
agency.
Go.
Achha, okay, look here. Okay, now viewers, I'm getting GVL back to the debate with Smita on the left hand. And now we are on an interesting part where Mr. Grewal, I just want to ask you 3 questions. One,
yes, sir.
One, you know, let me tell you one thing. I am a non-alcoholic. I have no interest in this. You know, I have absolutely no interest in this. I don't even drink beer. But I'll tell you this. Why did Sisodia love beer so much? The nation wants to know. It seems to be his tipple of choice because he removed the levy of 150 rupees per case on beer.
Yeah.
And did he ask Mr. LG, let's make people drink a little bit more beer and let's remove the number of dry days so they can drink beer for 9 more days than earlier.
And because
and keep shops open till 3 a.m.
Because
during COVID times,
yes.
you can do this for so many things. Orange juice.
Yes.
Fresh orange juice, apple juice, fresh apple juice. Why beer?
For education, for health.
To educate people in beer.
Yes, for getting revenue, for the
My
state,
God.
for education, for health. Yes, we did everything to increase the revenue, and we will do it. We will do everything that was required to increase the revenue, and yes, sir, we did it so that we could provide poor children with education, we could provide delegates with health. We got more revenue, and we spent it on that.
Is that the only way?
No, there are other ways, and we are using them as well. There are other ways as well.
Can you write this as Aam Aadmi Party model? Can you please write this as AAP model of governance? We want to force people to drink,
maximum revenue for the state.
Encourage people to drink more.
We want to provide education.
Please write that. I'm asking you, will Aam Aadmi Party declare this? Will you declare this as your policy? Aam Aadmi Party model of governance. We will force
our governance model. Come on.
We will tell people to drink more so that we can earn more money.
Your people sell that liquor in Gujarat illegally. And
come on, you just said something, Mr. Grewal. Will Aam Aadmi Party declare this as your policy? As a model of governance, Kejriwal model of governance, sell more beer, force people to drink more liquor.
We will not allow.
So then, if this is all about, Mr. Grewal, if this is about helping children get an education, then why was the decision to refund EMD amounting to 30 crores to a successful tenderer who was not able to obtain a no objection certificate done with or without the permission of the LG and the Council of Ministers, despite the planning department raising concerns over the matter? Let me put this in simple English. You could have earned 30 crore rupees, but instead of taking the 30 crore rupees to open a few more schools, you gave the 30 crore rupees back to a very rich person who was a successful person who was doing a tender when he had not got an NOC. In other words, you made, through this one whimsical decision, the Delhi government lose 30 crore rupees. For the life of me, can you tell me why? Which poor child were you trying to help by doing that? A liquor businessman makes 30 crore rupees extra.
They went to court, and we did not want to spend more money spend anything more than extra than that was required. They went to court. We are saying one thing, sir, we have to increase the revenues of a state.
You were scared about a private party going to court, and therefore you decided to give them 30 crore rupees so they don't go to court?
No, they were in court, and it was a settlement in court. They were in court, sir, and there was a settlement.
Why do you want to settle with a liquor manufacturer in court, outside court?
or wherever.
Sir, all I want to say is, we are doing our best to get money for what we do best, educate and give health. And they have got both our people inside. You can try your best, but BJP can do whatever they want. But Mr. Narasimhan, you can try your best, but we will keep on.
Is this hitting your image? Last point, 30 seconds. Is it hitting image? Image, Mr. Grewal, image. Image, the point Smita made earlier. Image.
We are proud of Satyendar Jain and Manish Sisodia, and we stand by them.
No, image, national image.
Image? If you have to go in for people's education and health, we are welcome. We will go in. If this is what they want to punish us for, they are welcome.
Are you saying if you come to power nationally, you will implement such a liquor policy nationally?
Sir, there is no national liquor policy. Every state has its own policy. There is no national liquor policy.
So whichever state you come to power in, you'll have a similar liquor policy.
Sir, there is no national liquor policy. In states, you do things. First of all, this is the first time there is a scam without any cash. Without any money. Where is the cash? Where is the scam? For Christ's sake, I don't know whether BJP is crying foul for.
Okay, 1 minute. No. Image. I want the image question, viewers. Do you think it hits the Aam Aadmi Party's image? The question is that. Yeah, quickly, please.
30 seconds. Yeah, Arnab, I think they are making a lot of claims here. This is education and health is just a charade. Look at the retail price, retail commission on a bottle costing 560 rupees.
Oh, come on, sir. Now you're talking about retail of a bottle? Mr. Narasimhan, come on.
10 times increase in retail commission. I think there can be no better, there can be nothing more. There can be nothing more called a loot than this. You were making liquor mafia loot the public of Delhi, and you're claiming that the exchequer was getting money. 2007.
Okay, now quickly, image issues. Smita, maybe you're wrong. Maybe there are people who will be sympathetic to that.
You see.
And you're claiming that the government was making
quick, Smita, go on.
Mr. Grewal has put up a very staunch. Mr. Grewal has put up a very strong defense of Mr. Sisodia and Mr. Jain and said that they are Qattar Imandar. Fine, if there is no money trail, that will have to be proved in court. But the point is that the poster boy of this model of governance is sitting in custody, and if this goes to court, it will be very difficult for the Aam Aadmi Party to prove this Qattar Imandar image in the coming elections. And one needs to see whether Mr. Kejriwal defends him as much.
As of now, I haven't seen a very, very aggressive statement. Viewers, on the other side tonight, Yogi Adityanath's bulldozing the mafia. Akhilesh says, what's in a picture? So what if there was a picture taken with me shaking hands with the person who was part of the plot to murder someone who was a witness to a murder plot? But why does the Samajwadi Party name and connection keep coming? On the other side, the nation's sharpest opinion on that, and a very fiery debate.
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है, पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
QS&THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है, पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
Manish Sisodia is now reached. We are getting the live picture. Sir, what do you have to say? आप यहाँ पहुँचे हैं सर, आप you are facing serious allegations. Serious allegations आप face कर रहे हैं Manish Sisodia जी। सर नीचे कर दो, सर आप नीचे कर दो Manish। See the picture of Manish Sisodia is now reaching here at CBI headquarters.
स्टैंडिंग कमेटी के चुनाव की काउंटिंग पीसफुली हुई।
लेकिन जैसे ही भारतीय जनता पार्टी को लगा कि वो स्टैंडिंग कमेटी का चुनाव हार रहे हैं, उन्होंने हमारी मेयर पर बुरी तरह से हमला किया।
चौथा कैंडिडेट आम आदमी पार्टी का चुनाव हार चुका है, लेकिन आम आदमी पार्टी अरविंद केजरीवाल के कहने के ऊपर यहाँ गुंडागर्दी कर रही है।
He told you he's a threat to internal security.
Why to brandish weapon? Why it's the need of weapon when you are claiming that it's a peaceful procession which you will be carrying out?
No peace can be established without weapons. Why don't governments and the state and everybody, army, they just dismiss all the armies, all the weapons, dispose everything, and then ask us why do we have weapons?
For 3 months, center and state didn't act. Now Khalistani Amritpal is on a rampage. Anarchy in Punjab, story broken on Republic.
लगातार जो है विरोध प्रदर्शन यहाँ पे जारी है। आम आदमी पार्टी कार्यकर्ता जो हैं वो भाजपा दफ्तर का घेराव करने के
Yogi Adityanath launches the biggest battle against the mafia. Akhilesh is now on the defensive. Samajwadi Party is defending its boss as the BJP is upping its ante. Big debate at 10 p.m.
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है, पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
QS&THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है, पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
Live pictures of Manish Sisodia who is now being taken out from the CBI headquarters. You can clearly see that Manish Sisodia is now being taken to Rouse Avenue. Try to follow him. Live visuals of this very convoy. ये वो गाड़ी है इसमें मनीष सिसोदिया बैठे। सर आप कोऑपरेट क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं? मनीष जी, आपसे सीबीआई कई सारे सवाल पूछ रही है, आप कोऑपरेट नहीं कर रहे। मनीष जी,
Soros, the allegedly evil Soros, has given a lot of money to a lot of people in the Indian news and especially the Indian digital news ecosystem. These people, who we will henceforth refer to as the hashtag Soros media, are therefore very rich media. The ironical part is that these completely blemished hashtag Soros media then asks the non-Soros media ethical questions. The Soros media asks the non-Soros media, non-Soros media tell us who owns the news. Well, I tell them, Uncle Soros owns you. These unethical members of the Soros media have been completely lying and constantly lying and saying, oh, you got to pay to keep the news free. We are so poor, we have no money, the mainstream media has money, we are broke, help us, please give us 100 rupees. Why 100 rupees? Should even 1 rupee be given by you?
Manish Sisodia is now being taken to Rouse Avenue. Top sources now confirming to Republic TV that Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia has been placed under arrest. Accused number 1 in the liquor scam has been arrested.
Satyendar Jain is no more a minister in the Arvind Kejriwal's cabinet. Manish Sisodia is no more the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi. His resignation has been accepted by Arvind Kejriwal.
From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV,
It's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, powered by Century Pro Wood and Panasonic.
Welcome back, viewers, and now for the nation's sharpest opinion. What's in a picture? A photograph? A snap? Nothing? Everything? Or something? Akhilesh Yadav says nothing. Akhilesh Yadav is angry. He says there's nothing to this picture. Look at it full frame, viewers. He says there is nothing in this picture where he's shaking hands with a man called Sadakat Khan. Sadakat Khan from Ghazipur, Uttar Pradesh. Now you may be thinking, why am I talking about Sadakat Khan from Ghazipur, Uttar Pradesh? Well, because he has been arrested for planning the murder of a witness in a 2005 murder case, viewers. And Akhilesh says this picture just happened by chance. But then it also happens to be the fact that the man in the picture, Sadakat Khan, is also a Samajwadi Party worker. Now let's pause there. Isn't that too much of a coincidence? On the nation's sharpest opinion, the other question I'm asking tonight is equally critical. How much is at stake when 17 years after a murder, desperados linked to the Samajwadi Party carry out another murder to cover up the first murder, viewers? Then the only question is, what kind of a massive plot was there behind the first murder? Who were the people who were involved in that plot? How dangerous was the plot? Were big names involved? And is it to cover up the involvement of the big names that today, more than 15 years later, the witness in the case gets shot at and killed in a plot in which there is a linkage of people associated with the Samajwadi Party? And on the nation's sharpest opinion, I'm also asking, why is it that CCTV footage shows former Samajwadi Party member of parliament, notorious gangster Atiq Ahmed's son, as one of the 4 assailants in this Prayagraj shootout, which the whole country is talking about? Viewers, why? For God's sake, why is the Samajwadi Party angle coming up everywhere, here, there, and everywhere? Is this some form of secular gangsterism or pseudo-secular gangsterism? Viewers, Yogi is after the mafia with all that he's got. My question to you tonight is this: do you support Yogi? It's Yogi versus the mafia. Are you for him or against him? My hashtag tonight is Yogi bulldozes the mafia. Which side are you on, viewers? It's time to choose. That is the critical debate I'm going into. But before that, this is what is happening, the very latest.
The Samajwadi Party sniffed an opportunity in the shooting of the prime witness in the BSP MLA murder case in Prayagraj. Akhilesh Yadav tried his best to corner Yogi Adityanath on law and order.
पार्टी जिस किसी भी पार्टी का रहा हो, बताइए क्या अपराधी नहीं था? किस पार्टी का था? किस पार्टी का था? आप सारे अपराधियों को पालेंगे, उनको माल्यार्पण करेंगे और उसके बाद तमाशा बनाते हैं आप लोग। एक तरफ अपराधियों को प्रश्रय देंगे, उन्हें उन्हें गले का हार बनाएंगे और दूसरी तरफ फिर दोषारोपण भी करेंगे। मैं उन्हीं पे आ रहा हूं, उन्हीं बातों पे चर्चा करने के लिए आ रहा हूं। हमारी पार्टी में आप बताइए किस पार्टी का सदस्य है, क्योंकि बहुजन समाज पार्टी से आपकी दोस्ती है इसलिए बहुजन समाज पार्टी का नाम नहीं ले रहे आप।
The Chief Minister gave a befitting response in the assembly.
हम भी उन्हीं बातों पे कह रहे हैं, क्या यह सच नहीं कि जिस अतीक अहमद के खिलाफ पीड़ित परिवारों ने मुकदमा दर्ज कराया उसके परिवार के खिलाफ, वह समाजवादी पार्टी के द्वारा पोषित माफिया है और उसकी कमर को तोड़ने का काम हमारी सरकार ने किया है। और फिर मैं कहता हूं इसे इस माफिया को मिट्टी में मिला देंगे। सरकार किसकी है? सरकार किसकी है? गफलत में हो, ये माफिया है, इनको मिट्टी में मिलाने का काम करेंगे। अपराधी आप क्या है? अपराधी आप क्या है? ये चीजें नहीं हो सकती।
ने कल एक कृत्य किया है, वह माफिया उत्तर प्रदेश के बाहर है और वह माफिया समाजवादी पार्टी के सहयोग से ही बार बार एमएलए और एमपी बना है। और मैं फिर इस बात पर कह रहा हूं कि माफिया कोई भी हो, सरकार की 0 टॉलरेंस की नीति है और उन माफियाओं के खिलाफ मिट्टी में मिलाने का काम उनको हमारी सरकार करेगी, पूरी मजबूती के साथ उनसे निपटने का कार्य करेगी।
And then, even outside it,
इनके द्वारा पुलिस के ऊपर फायरिंग की गई और इस कार्रवाई में जब ये इधर उधर निकलने का प्रयास कर रहे थे और फिर पुलिस की टीम्स ने पीछा किया और जवाबी कार्रवाई उधर से इनके द्वारा वो किया गया और उसके बाद में इन्हें इलाज के लिए ले जाया गया और बाद में ये SRN में जाकर इनको तुरंत घोषित किया गया है।
Now these undated pictures with Sadakat Khan, main conspirator in the Umesh Pal murder case in Uttar Pradesh, have left Akhilesh Yadav red-faced.
समाजवादी पार्टी ने ही राजनीति का अपराधीकरण किया है और श्री उमेश पाल जी की हत्या के मुख्य साजिशकर्ता के साथ श्री अखिलेश यादव जी की फोटो आपको दिखाई दे रही है। आने वाले समय में जितने भी बड़े बड़े अपराधों के खुलासे होंगे और उन अपराधियों के साथ समाजवादी पार्टी के रिश्ते नाते जगजाहिर हो जाएंगे।
देखिए, तस्वीर किसी के साथ भी हो सकती है। कल जब हम लोग खाना खा रहे थे तो हमारी तस्वीर मुख्यमंत्री जी के साथ थी और अगर मुख्यमंत्री जी ने अपने केस वापस न लिए होते तो सोचो आप क्या चला रहे होते।
CCTV footage shows the jailed former Samajwadi Party MP Atiq Ahmed's son Asad as one of the 4 involved in Umesh Pal's killing. The Yogi government has a zero tolerance message.
आज मुस्लिम समाज शिक्षित होकर सशक्त होकर विकास के पथ पे आगे बढ़ रहा है और ये बात समाजवादी पार्टी के नेताओं को हजम नहीं हो रही है, इसलिए इस तरीके का बयान दे रहे हैं। हमारी उत्तर प्रदेश की योगी सरकार ईमानदारी से कानून व्यवस्था के मजबूती के लिए काम कर रही है।
Yogi Adityanath is bulldozing the mafia. Let's debate.
And on this packed debate, we have all sides. We have with us the national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Mr. Vivek Silas. We have Shyam Singh Yadav. He's there on the right. He's the member of parliament of the BSP. Manisha Arawat, national spokesperson of the RLD. All India Congress Committee member, Romesh Sabarwal. We have Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP, and commentators Ishkaran Bhandari, Advaita Kala, and Karan Verma. Now we have devoted the entire rest of the program to this subject, तो सबको मौका मिलेगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। विवेक साइलस, हर बार हर माफिया के साथ समाजवादी पार्टी का कनेक्शन, ऐसा क्यों? सदाकत खान सदाकत खान नाम आपने सुना होगा, फोटो में लगा देता हूं, आई रिप्लेस माई सेल्फ विद अ पिक्चर. अक्यूज्ड इन उमेश पाल मर्डर केस. ये जो खड़े हैं ये उभरते हुए समाजवादी पार्टी के युवा नेता है, मुझे कहा गया. और इन्होंने ये उमेश पाल मर्डर केस की प्लॉटिंग की. ऐसा क्यों? क्या ये समाजवादी पार्टी के मेंबर हैं? क्या ये समाजवादी पार्टी के उभरते हुए सितारे हैं? My question to you is, it's not just about one photo. There is a question about the link of the Samajwadi Party to the Umesh Pal and Raju Pal murder case. And another great social worker from the Samajwadi Party, if I can pull out the pictures of Atiq Ahmed, please. He is only dedicated to the national cause. He has done so much gangsterism in his life that he is probably India's biggest gangster entrepreneur. This is the man. Now, please tell me, what is your connection to Atiq Ahmed, and how come his brother Ashraf is the prime accused in the 2005 Raju Pal murder case? Now, the connection is this, that the 2005 Raju Pal murder case has a Samajwadi Party link.
I've heard you.
No, let me complete. I'll give you the whole story and then you can respond. Because you may have heard, but viewers don't know. 2005 Raju Pal murder case, Atiq Ahmed's brother Ashraf is the prime accused. Okay? Now, Atiq Ahmed's son has been identified as one of the 4 assailants in this case on the right, which is the 24th February murder of Umesh Pal. And Sadakat Khan also, right, was involved in the plan to kill Umesh. And he is seen in the picture with Akhilesh. So there are 3 separate Samajwadi Party connections, Mr. Silas. You cannot get away by laughing it off, by denying it. You have to explain it. As a political party, you have to explain. You have to explain this in detail, why this connection is coming up, and is anything of what I've said today factually incorrect. If it is factually incorrect, you'll have to take me on. Please continue.
Yes, sir. Yes, very, very good evening to Arnav, you and panelists. And thank you for asking me the very first question. We are talking about Atiq Ahmed today. The question is, where is Atiq Ahmed at the moment? At the moment, Atiq Ahmed is in Ahmedabad jail and he is relaxing. Secondly, let me tell you one thing. In 2018, when the Yogi government was in power in Uttar Pradesh, Atiq Ahmed fought against the Samajwadi Party from the Phulpur constituency. That was a member of parliament Lok Sabha by-election. With the help of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and Atiq Ahmed's wife and the son you are talking about, they were campaigning for Atiq Ahmed in 2018. Why you people forget that? Atiq Ahmed managed to get 60,000 votes also at the same time. Third point, Atiq Ahmed, after leaving the Samajwadi Party long time back, was the state head of Apna Dal. The same Apna Dal who is supporting the Bharatiya Janata Party in the central government, and also who is supporting the Yogi government in Uttar Pradesh. He was the state head of Apna Dal, headed by Anupriya Patel. Thirdly, as you said,
my 3 questions were... May I please? One minute. I'm just reminding. No, don't be in a hurry.
Yes,
my three connections are, Vivek, there are only 2 options. Either I am right or I am wrong. Actually, there are only 2 options. Either I am right or I am wrong.
You are wrong. Let me tell you why. Why you are wrong. Let me tell you.
One minute. I will repeat it. I'll repeat it. I say that I am right, that Atiq Ahmed has been with the Samajwadi Party and has a wonderful relationship with the SP, and his brother Ashraf is the prime accused in the 2005 Raju Pal murder case. I say that I am right on fact. Tell me if I am wrong on fact.
Yes, you are absolutely wrong. Atiq Ahmed is with the Bharatiya Janata Party. He is relaxing in Ahmedabad.
No.
When it came down to Mukhtar Ansari, BJP, let me speak. Let me speak. When it was Mukhtar Ansari, BJP was crying that he is in Punjab and the Congress party is not letting us bring him to Uttar Pradesh. Now this man is in Gujarat, relaxing in Ahmedabad. Why doesn't the Bharatiya Janata Party bring him to Uttar Pradesh? What is the connection between the Bharatiya Janata Party and
why do you want him in Uttar Pradesh? You want him to make him rejoin your party.
This man.
Is he with your party now? Is he presently associated with your party?
No. Act on the mafias.
When was the last time he was associated with your party? Is there any informal or formal connection between Atiq Ahmed and your party?
Samajwadi Party denied ticket to people like Atiq Ahmed, Vijay Mishra, DP Yadav. That was way back in 2011, 12 years back. Now what will you come in? Let me complete. If you have the guts.
This cannot be a monologue by this man. He's spoken enough.
Why?
He's made reckless allegations.
No.
Now it's time for the BJP to rebut.
Please,
stop taking the moral high ground.
Have the power
उत्तर प्रदेश में आपकी धज्जियां उड़ गई हैं. उत्तर प्रदेश में आपकी धज्जियां उड़ गई हैं. You have been reduced to nothing in Uttar Pradesh. टीवी डिबेट पर आकर चिल्लाने से कुछ नहीं होगा. पहले चुनाव जीतना सीखिए. चुनाव जीतना सीखिए. चुनाव जीतना सीखिए. चुनाव जीतना सीखिए. आपके लाल टोपी भाई अखिलेश यादव को पहले बोलिए. चुनाव जीतना सीखिए.
आप जितना चिल्लाते हो संजीव वर्मा, मेरे ख्याल से हिंदुस्तान में कोई नहीं चिल्ला सकता.
For the first time in 37 years, the same chief minister and the same party came back to power.
Atik Ahmed को वापस लाओ.
रोना बंद कीजिए.
Bring him back.
1 minute. Just 1 minute. One at a time. Vivek, let her reply, and then you come in. The debate is opening 2 versus 2. Yeah. 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. Let me one at a time. As I said, I've given the full time to this program. Viewers, we have to decide today whether you want to support Yogi or go anti-Yogi. It's a clear choice the country has to make. Yogi is going all out against the mafia, like few have done before. UP has been notorious for a political mafia. Yogi says, "Main mitti mein mila dunga." And we have to decide whether we are supporting Yogi or are we against Yogi. As simple as that. Issues like this cannot go without public opinion. We have no choice today. We can't say, "Oh, we don't care." We have to care. We have to care. Now Sanju is responding. The debate is open. Sanju.
Thank you. You know, first and foremost, Arnab, let's be very clear that the Samajwadi Party has a habit of saying one thing on television channels, on primetime debates. But if you look at the commentary of their netas, especially the Lal Topi Dhari netas, it's a completely different narrative that they run on the ground. Not once has Akhilesh Yadav come clean on his association with Sadakat Khan. Who is Sadakat Khan? He is the mastermind behind the murder of Umesh Pal. Who is Umesh Pal? He is the key witness in the murder of the Raju Pal case dating back a couple of years ago. So the whole thing is, should Akhilesh Yadav come clean and tell us what is his relationship A with Sadakat Khan, B with Raju Pal, 3 with Umesh Pal, and point number 2, for all those who say that bulldozer Baba, as in Yogi Adityanath, has been taking things a bit too far by bulldozing the mafiosos. Let me read out the Riot Act for them. Section 14(1)(4), Section 14 of the Gangsters Act of 1986 and Section 37(3) of the Gangster Rules. Both these, if you juxtapose and read them, the Chief Minister has absolute right to bulldoze without any prior notice if there is even an iota of evidence that the properties involved entail action under the Gangsters Act. Has Akhilesh Yadav even condemned the murder of Umesh Pal? Has Akhilesh Yadav even condemned the fact that Sadakat Khan is the mastermind and his close associate? No. So the Samajwadi Party to come on primetime debates and wax eloquent about political morality is a bit too rich.
I need to
And last but not the least, let me tell you one very important thing. For those who feel that, oh, maybe, you know, this whole bulldozer bit is just a lot of noise and there's no action on the ground. I got some data before coming on your debate. More than 2,000 crore worth of gangster-related properties have either been confiscated, attached or monetized in the last 5 to 6
1 minute. Before we go very factual,
regime.
1 minute. Just 1 minute. See, I think that either we are going to be honest today that gang political mafia है कि नहीं है उत्तर प्रदेश में. अभी हम तो ऐसा नहीं कर सकते ना मिस्टर यादव, we can't pretend कि यूपी में political mafia नहीं है. यूपी में political mafia है. इसको किसने पनप दे दी? और आपको याद होगा बीएसपी के बारे में जो ये कहा था, चढ़ गुंडों की छाती पर मोहर लगाओ हाथी पर. You also ran an anti-mafia campaign. यानी कि माफिया थी. आप आज योगी आदित्यनाथ के साथ खड़े क्यों नहीं हैं? श्याम सिंह यादव जी 2005 की जो केस थी, इसमें भारतीय बहुजन समाज पार्टी के नेता की हत्या हुई थी. नहीं, बीएसपी नेता की हत्या हुई थी. किसने की थी? उसमें क्या अतीक अहमद के खुद के भाई इन्वॉल्व नहीं थे? उनके खिलाफ एलिगेशन है कि नहीं है? अगर योगी कुछ कर रहे हैं, आपके लीडर के मर्डर के केस को इन्वेस्टिगेट करने के लिए, तो मुझे बताइए मिस्टर यादव, व्हाई आरंट यू सपोर्टिंग योगी? You should be supporting him.
Arnav ji, let me say a few things quickly.
Yes, sure.
It was first and foremost duty of the government, present government, to give protection to the witness in a murder case or in any heinous crime. So has Yogi government not failed to protect the witness? First thing. Or योगी गवर्नमेंट और योगी जी सन 14 से ही इज रूलिंग द स्टेट सिंस 17, राइट? तो कहते हैं कि कमर तोड़ देंगे माफियाओं की. तो अभी 5 साल हो गया और 5 साल में वो कमर नहीं तोड़ पाए भाई. वो तो मौज कर रहे हैं गुजरात में. उनको ऐसो आराम की चीज अहमदाबाद की जेलों में पहुंचाई जा रही है, जो मेरी सूचना है. वो उनको तैयार किया जा रहा है इनडायरेक्टली टू हेल्प बीजेपी. आई मस्ट से दिस थिंग. और कमर कब तोड़ेंगे मैं वो देखना चाहता हूं. दूसरी चीज, योगी गवर्नमेंट हैज मिजरेबली डिप्लोरेबली फेल्ड इन लॉ एंड ऑर्डर बिकॉज सिंपली योगी
This man is hallucinating. This man is
माया मिली
hallucinating big
नाम
time.
गोभिया में दोनों
This
गए,
man is
माया मिली
hallucinating
नाम.
big time.
देखिए,
I will give
जो
you some
काम
data.
योगी का है वो
I will give
योगी
you
को
some
करना
data.
चाहिए.
You will
योगी
have to
के
eat
बस
up
का
your
लाइन
words.
ऑर्डर चलाना
2,000 crore
नहीं
worth
है.
of properties
योगी
have been
doesn't
confiscated
have
under the
control
Gangster Act.
over his officers, Arnav ji.
More than
I must tell
800
you,
people have been
Yogi
arrested.
doesn't have control over
Did
his
you get that?
officers.
More
So
than 800
how he will
people have been
maintain
arrested
the law and
under
order
the
situation in
Gangster
UP?
Act. And you're saying action
ये
नहीं
जो
हुआ?
बुलडोजिंग है, he is doing the things selectively. There are so many mafias.
I'm very.
Government is not taking
I'm very. One minute, Sanju, please. 1 minute, Sanju. Sanju, 1 minute. Sanju, 1 minute. Please wait. Please wait, Sanju. Please wait.
Selectively moving against a few mafias. Those mafias who have affiliation, who have connection with the BJP ruling party, Yogi government is not taking any action against them.
This man is spewing rubbish, and instead of blaming him,
just
you're
1
saying
minute.
something.
Sanju, 1 minute, please. 1 minute. I'm responding to him right now. No, 1 minute. 1 minute. I think Shyam Singh Yadav, I'm calling for an online poll right now, viewers. You have the SP and the BSP saying something similar to attacking the NSG and supporting Kasav for 2611. This is what it sounds like. आप जो ऐसी बात कर रहे हैं ना, जैसे कोई कहे कि भाई बेचारे कसाब को क्यों आप कसाब के पीछे पड़े हुए हैं, एनएसजी को ब्लेम कीजिए, भारतीय नौसेना को ब्लेम कीजिए कि कसाब घुसा कैसे. नहीं, ये आप 26/11 के समय क्या भारतीय नौसेना पर सवाल उठाते हैं? आप ये क्या बात कर रहे हैं? आप मेरी बात सुनिए सर, प्लीज लिसन टू मी. सर प्लीज लिसन टू मी. यू हैव अ चांस टू चेंज दिस कंट्री. You have a chance to change this country. Mr. Yadav, we have a chance to. Sir, can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something to you, sir?
Yes, please say.
Sir, I'm telling you this more personally. That when I joined journalism 25 years back, I used to think, what kind of politicians am I forced to report on? Because I used to see politicians having such a good time with the gundas, the mafia. Then they used to form coalition governments, fly in chartered planes, call themselves leftist. You know, I saw all that, and I have seen this so close. And if you want me to be a little direct about it, you know, I want to know this whole bunch nowadays. You know, there are all these secular Soros-supported journalists. Did they ever open their mouth when Akhilesh Yadav was happy and Raja Bhaiya was made a cabinet minister in 2013? सवाल पूछा था विवेक जी, तब तो आप इधर क्लैपिंग कर रहे थे, क्लैपिंग अद्वैता, ओ राजा भैया, द फ्यूचर ऑफ इंडिया, राजा भैया सबको बचाएंगे.
राजा भैया was with everybody. I must remind you, Arnav.
Yeah, was he with you also or not?
Was with BJP also.
Arnav, please, you don't know the facts about UP, then don't.
Well, I don't know the facts about UP. Okay, 1 minute. No, Karan, no, 1 minute. Okay. I don't know the facts about UP. Vivek, you're going to teach me, right? Okay, I put one fact.
Yes.
Vivek?
Yes, of course, I can.
Advaita, he says, I don't know the facts. Karan?
Yes.
We don't know anything.
Yeah.
Yes. Comfortably numb.
You don't know the facts about
Comfortably numb.
What about Waliullah Khan, who Akhilesh wanted to release? He wanted to release 14 terrorists, by the way. And they were convicted and sentenced to death eventually. Waliullah Khan. Leave aside gangsters, Arnab. Samajwadi Party has had a soft corner for terror accused, terror convicted. Waliullah Khan. What do you mean by quiet? You can't come up with such nonsense that we don't know. Please, Waliullah Khan.
Let me respond now.
No, what
about Devinder Singh? What about Devinder Singh? He was caught with 2 terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir. The Home Ministry. For 1 year, you could not even file a charge.
Viewers, we have a choice now.
And those terrorists were released. What about
this? Can go on forever, Arnab.
Advait.
Let's talk about the man.
No,
who's bringing out the final assault on Mafia Raj.
No, we want to talk about him. 1 minute, we want to talk about it. But Manisha Alawat, please come into the debate with Advaita Kala for a moment. And Advaita, you make your point here. And Manisha, before that, you are from the RLD. Is it not time that the people of UP, the politicians of UP, start standing behind Yogi Adityanath for what he's doing? I mean, after all these years, I am sure, I can ask you, how did you feel when Atiq Ahmed was a Samajwadi Party candidate for the Lok Sabha in 2014? How did you feel when Mukhtar Ansari was being welcomed?
Who said? Oh God.
What? Oh God. When I speak the truth, you say, oh God.
So can I speak?
2014.
Okay, let Manisha come in, please.
Was he there in 2000? I bet on that.
What are you betting on?
So Rashtriya Lok Dal is with everybody who deals and improves the law and order situation in Uttar Pradesh. But mudda to ye hai, what we are seeing today
I want to
is
play my 2016
a shootout happening in broad daylight, and that responsibility lies with the current government.
Yeah. Yes.
So I think let's hold the people who are responsible today.
Yeah.
And we don't agree with the bulldozer. We don't agree at all, because that's not how you deliver justice in this country.
That is perfectly legal, madam, just so you know. That is perfectly legal. Arnab, I want to just point out.
No, let her complete. Let her complete.
Let's shut down the courts then.
Yeah,
let's shut down the courts. Yeah. Let me remind you of the Kanpur Dehat case where a mother and daughter were burnt down because of this bulldozer. So this has changed the attitude of the police. There is no compassion. There's no sense of justice anymore. There is just
compassion.
You know what a bulldozer stands for. It's nothing positive. It's nothing positive.
With Advaita and Ishkaran.
So we are becoming a police state.
I feel. 1 minute. I feel my limited layman view on this is Advaita. There's been so much compassion, affection, love, consideration, understanding, empathy, and all kinds of positive emotions shown towards the gangsters in the past. Ki thoda bulldozer approach.
No, I'm talking about the mother and daughter who died, who were bulldozed and they died.
We'll talk about everything, but actually the fight which is in the face of its final assault. And I think Yogi is going to see it through. There's no two doubts about it. I think his intention is clear. His honesty, his personal honesty is unimpeachable. There is nobody who can hold a light. Okay, can you let me finish? Can you let me finish? Did I interrupt you? Did I interrupt you? Don't be so worried.
Governments.
Did I interrupt you? I didn't, ma'am. I didn't interrupt you. So don't be so afraid when someone speaks of Yogi. Yes, I don't need your permission to continue, first of all, because the kind of people who had permission to continue under your respective governments or the governments that you supported were the governments under which even girls could not walk the streets or go to college or go to tuition. So
And
I don't
today
need
you
your
think they
permission to
can
continue
walk?
here.
You think
Okay.
girls are
So
safe
we don't
in
need.
this
I don't
country
need that.
today, in
I don't
this
need
state?
that.
Can I
They're
give you
far
numbers?
better off than they have been.
Have
They
you
have been
forgotten the
far better
Hathras
off
case?
than they are. I can list out a dozen cases. I can list out a dozen cases, but I'm not going to be misled by you and your political agenda. You need to keep quiet. You can keep quiet. You can keep quiet and take your politicking elsewhere. Take your politicking elsewhere. Take your politicking elsewhere. You are irrelevant. You are irrelevant to this conversation. You are irrelevant to this conversation. Let me speak. Okay? You've spoken. Let me speak. You're here, so learn to speak when it's your turn to speak. And if you don't have that basic courtesy, then don't participate in a debate.
Calm down on tempers.
Anna, please moderate this lady
but just calm
so
down
that
on
she knows when
tempers.
to
Calm
speak
down
and
on
when not
tempers.
to
I'm
speak.
opening on phone lines. Too many people are calling right now.
Absurdity, Anna, that she goes on.
No, but a lot of people are calling in. There seems to be a lot of support for Yogi on this. I mean, I can only tell you this.
Absolutely, there is.
I can't handle the number of calls coming into the
That's why they're hectoring. That's why they're hectoring people.
I see this
That's
as a
why they're hectoring people.
And I think we should come up with solutions.
You want law and order
Maybe we need
issue,
police
please. No
reforms.
need for solutions. Police reforms. Okay, fine. Now can you keep quiet
Maybe
and
we
let
need
someone
more
else speak?
Police,
You need to let someone else speak.
Maybe we should recruit more policemen.
Arnab, this lady is making redundant points.
Okay.
Redundant points. Okay. When a cop has been killed, when a cop has been killed on the job, when a cop has been killed on the job,
policemen for sure.
when a man has been busted.
You see, there's a difference of approach.
He's a young leader.
There's a
From Samajwadi Party. Is the mastermind behind this crime.
No, 1 minute. Manisha, 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
I'm sorry,
Manisha, 1 minute.
If I feel if you feel I'm irrelevant,
I'm sorry.
Just 1 minute. Advaita.
Listen, I have not been able to make a point because she has been heckling me right through. Is this the way the debate is going to be conducted?
Well, there are very
With a
strong
complete
tempers on
lack
both
of
sides. I
courtesy?
can tell you too many people also calling in right
Lack
now.
of courtesy for a contrary position? Please. This is a democracy. These are the people who go around saying police state. Look at the way they're behaving on a
Please make
debate.
your point,
Not letting
Advaita.
someone else
Please
speak.
make your point.
Keep quiet. You are not the moderator.
Okay.
You are not the moderator.
Okay.
Let me make my point.
Yeah.
Irrelevant people come in with their stupid ideas and think they can tell people
nothing
to keep
personal,
quiet.
please. No, not required.
It's a nonsense. It's extremely important what has happened. You know something with Atiq Ahmed Arnab? 10 judges refused to even hear his case and the 11th judge gave him a bail. That is the kind of Bahubali culture that was there in UP. What nonsense are they sitting over here and talking about police reforms when judges didn't have the courage to hear his case? I'm sick of this facetious nonsense on prime time. If Yogi is going to take them on, he's going to take them on and he's going to finish them. And that's what's going to happen and that's what's coming up. Here's a teaser alert.
Now, one fact about Yogi's approach. 1 minute. I get Ishkaran in, Sanju in on the left. I'm just trying to get everyone in. 1 minute, everyone, please calm down for a moment. I want Ramesh Sabarwal in, who has not spoken. And I'd like Shyam Singh Yadav in because what I'm saying is relevant to BSP.
Arnav ji,
Shyam Singh ji, देखिए I'm just saying this to you. Please understand what people in this country feel. Okay, Yogi is a different kind of politician. He has this bulldozer approach to what he feels is wrong. You have a problem with his approach. You have a right to go to court. But I can only tell you this. If you're going to bulldoze terrorists and bulldoze the mafia, you will get the country's support. And I want to remind you, Mr. Yadav, that it was your leader, Mayawati, who welcomed gangster Mukhtar Ansari into the BSP in 2017. And she welcomed him and she said he's an innocent man. 2017. His whole family, he has been fabricated and framed. You are a supporter of Mukhtar Ansari. Am I wrong? No. So we have a choice here. We have a choice here.
In that way,
Did Mayawati bring a gangster into the party?
BJP. What do you say?
No, sir, why don't you answer my question? Did Mayawati bring in Mukhtar Ansari into the party? Why so? Why did she give him a clean sheet?
My counter is, in that way, one day, Atiq Ahmed was also with BJP. What do you say? It is your question itself is countered by this argument that one point of time Atiq Ahmed was with BJP.
So, okay.
With BJP, with Apna Dal, with
which BJP, which Apna Dal? 1 minute. 1 minute.
And secondly, I want
1 minute. You know what? First of all, you're completely factually wrong, but Sanju has the right to respond to that, not me. Sanju.
Yeah, thank you.
To that specific point.
Yes. Arnab, I just want to say, I'll make a specific point, but let us not forget that the other side has been saying how law and order situation under Yogi Adityanath government has crumbled, which I think is absolutely far from the truth, because I have the latest NCRB data which says that the charge sheeting rate of crime against women has actually gone up to 76.5%. And this was barely 43% under the erstwhile Akhilesh Yadav government. The pendency rate of crimes against women is down from 37% to just 15.4%. Communal riots are down from 34 in 2016 to just 1 in 2021.
Madam,
so please look at the NCRB data. This is waxing eloquent about the crumbling law and order situation, because you're clearly not aware of the NCRB numbers. And let me remind the BSP, Tilak Tarazu aur Talwar, inko maro joote char. Tilak Tarazu aur Talwar, inko maro joote char. ये किसका नारा था? बहन मायावती जी का. इसीलिए यहाँ बैठकर आप हमें नैतिकता पर भाषण मत दीजिए. You need to do introspection. Mukhtar Ansari is an MLA from Mao 5 times and twice he got elected on a BSP ticket.
Ramesh Sabarwal.
Who put Mukhtar Ansari?
Ramesh Sabarwal. Okay, 1 minute. Ramesh Sabarwal on the right, please. Thank you. Just keep the responses. Ramesh Sabarwal, why do you think Yogi is getting so much support in his fight against the mafia? That's the sense I'm getting, viewers, and I'm opening up to calls in a minute. Why is he getting so much support? What is it that people like about his approach? What has he come to represent? After all, SP used to defend Simi, BSP went with Mukhtar Ansari, SP went with Raja Bhaiya, Atiq Ahmed. Mr. Sabarwal, we've got to change this country's politics, no? There's nothing called secular gangsterism. You can't have secular gangsterism.
We all the
and some of them are radical jihadis.
Collectively come forward.
Atiq Ahmed, he's a radical jihadi. There is no other term for him.
Okay, let him answer. Thank you.
All the political parties have to show the political will not to encourage the mafia in all the political system of the country. All the political parties has to take a decision. They will not give a tickets to the political, the gundas people, the people who are involved in the murder of the innocent citizens. So that is the basic political will has to come up in all the political parties.
Who gave Nahid Hassan, accused in the Kairana genocide, a ticket? Who gave Nahid Hassan, accused in the Kairana genocide and behind bars a ticket? It is the Samajwadi Party.
1 minute now, Sanju, when your turn comes, Sanju, 1 minute. When your turn comes, Sanju, 1 minute. 1 minute, when your turn comes, Sanju, come on now, please. 1 minute, 1 minute. Let a person speak. For God's sake, don't be in a hurry. Ramesh Sabarwal, continue. 1 minute. Sanju, I'll come to you. Let him complete his point, please. Be patient here.
A law and order of a state is the duty and responsibility of every chief minister of that particular state. So security of each citizen, security of each the justice the people should get.
Sir, but
so I
Mr.
feel
Sabharwal,
that it's a good step that all the
but Mr. Sabharwal, when I started Republic, I did a story, and there was a phone conversation between Lalu and what is it, Shahabuddin, I think, right? Shahabuddin. 2017. I'll try and pull out the clip. And Shahabuddin was very angry. Mafia Shahabuddin, very angry, scolding Lalu. What are you doing? Why is your police acting? And Lalu says, I'm sorry, my police is acting against you. He said, do you know your police is acting against me? And the man was speaking from jail, Ishkaran, and Lalu said, I'm really sorry, I'm going to just take my police back. I'm really sorry I inconvenienced you. That is the kind of relationship that this country's politicians had with the mafia for the longest time, Ishkaran. That's why Yogi's come to represent some kind of a change to this.
Arnab, I'm speaking after 45 minutes. I hope nobody will interrupt me. Otherwise, there is no point of being on the debate. Let us deal with the facts in this case. Not only Umesh Pal, a young police officer, Mr. Sandeep Nishad, was gunned down. This is happening because now police is not supporting the mafia, so the mafia has to fight and shoot at police also. Otherwise, under the Samajwadi Party, there is documented history of how police was tortured and how they were transferred at the behest of mafias. So let us deal with that reality. If one has to have sympathy, because I heard there should be a sympathetic approach, it should be for the young wife, Miss Reema, of that Sandeep Nishad, who was crying, and all those visuals were difficult to watch because her husband was encountered for protecting a witness. That is the reality we have to deal with. And how did this mafia become so emboldened that they are dropping bombs and shooting so many bullets? Because time after time they were given tickets by the political parties and they felt that nobody can touch them. And if policeman will touch them, either he will be killed or he will be transferred. From that, we have reached a level where, be it Vikas Dubey, and when Vikas Dubey was encountered, the opposition started a narrative of, "Arey Brahmins pe attack ho raha hai." When Mr. Ansari is attacked now, or his people will be encountered or caught, depending on the case,
Muslims
the
are being
narrative will
targeted.
stop. Ye to Muslimanon pe target ho raha hai. Just one last fact. During the first term of UP government, Yogi government, 1,400 crores worth of property was attached. In the second term, from March to May, 1,100 crores was attached. So see the speed with which is increasing, because slowly the administration obviously accelerates because it comes under grasp, and all those people with links with the mafia are moved out. That is how decisively it's being fought, and we should all support it irrespective of political parties.
Well, there's a lot of support. Dharamdat Shukla is the first caller from Mumbai. Hi Dharamdat, Mr. Shukla.
नमस्कार अन्नाब जी।
नमस्कार, कैसे हैं आप? क्या लग रहा है आपको?
ठीक हूँ सर, आप कैसे हैं?
बहुत बढ़िया हूँ, बिल्कुल बहुत।
हाँ, आपका डिबेट सुन रहा हूँ मैं
जी।
तो पहले बात तो बीएसपी के यादव जी है ना, यादव जी,
श्याम सिंह यादव जी सांसद है।
नमस्ते
यादव जी, नमस्ते।
नमस्ते भाई, नमस्ते।
बीएसपी वाले हैं। मेरा पहला सवाल है, आप पहले यादव हैं कि आप बीएसपी वाले हैं?
नहीं है, हम
नहीं है,
बीएसपी वाले हैं और हिंदुस्तानी हैं। आप जो सवाल पूछ रहे हैं वो बहुत गलत सवाल पूछ रहे हैं, इसलिए इससे आपका लेवल पता लग जाता है।
बात ही नहीं करते।
आप जैसे आदमी का जवाब ही नहीं देना चाहता। आप यादव हैं कि बीएसपी हैं, आपका लेवल बहुत नीचा है भाई। पहले हम जैसे